Hello sis! For the relay set of your special order with 3 modes, we have assembled it, and before we send it, we will make a video first and explain each wiring or cable or path along with the testing, okay sis? Let's get straight to it. I will explain each of the circuits. The first one, there is a round flat terminal with a large cable, 2 millimeters with black and red cables. The red one is for the path to the battery and the black one to the negative battery. To the frame is also fine, no problem with this one. And therefore, what you have informed the red is shorter and the black is longer as you informed us with a 10 or 6 key terminal. This next to the socket path here. As you requested, the socket uses the 4-pin type with one free cable. For the free cable, we have wrapped the end even though it's not necessary, it's just as a marker. If you want to use it, you can simply remove it. And for the cable, I intentionally marked it just in case the white is the same as this one to avoid mistakes. So I coded it like this. Considering the cable usage, if I use a black cable, it might be mistaken for ground. So I prefer to use a cable other than black. Let's continue to the sockets. For the sockets, I think you won't get them mixed up because the one for the switch uses male. Well, this one says male to female. The lamp is female to male. So this one won't match, sis. So you'll definitely use this one. Okay. Let's continue, sis. I'll interpret and explain first about the switch path. Yeah. For the switch, you just need to plug it in here. And this one, sis, this is free. Yes, free for the path. So it connects to the free one as well. Okay. For the cable, I interpret it like this. Besides the covered one, just ignore the covered one. There are white, yellow, and red cables. It means white is for mode 1, yellow for mode 2, and red for mode 3. Or it can also be interpreted like this: white for low 1, yellow for low 2, and red for the high beam. Here says, so Paul, what mean about this for the switch path in your vehicle? Of course, there is a switch, a switch path. So what is connected is only the positive path. We take the positives. So connect the positive for low 1 with white, low 2 switch with yellow, and the high beam with the red cable. This is the path from the switch, yes. The trigger, yes. The switch trigger. Let's continue access to the wiring that goes out the lamp. And now I've also prepared the couple connections for the lamp. So later, you just need to connect it and make sure to solder each connection, then wrap it with heat shrink to avoid corrosion at the connections. Because over the long term, we've mostly experienced corrosion, which will definitely reduce performance. Yeah, later, once you have plugged it in here, then continue to the end, this end, the one with the light. Now you just need to connect this light to the positive. Positive for the first low, positive for the second low, and for the positive high beam. So mode 1, mode 2, and mode 3. I see. Yes. So the positive, yes. The output goes to the light that was switched, right? This is just a trigger, and sorry, this one is just as what? Oh, This one, this is just a trigger, and this one goes to the light. Yes. And all the load will later rest on this, on the relay. Yes, the support will later be on this. So the trigger is only loaded with a maximum of about 2.5 watts. And for the rest, the support for your lamp will rest on this. And for the fuse, I use 25 amperes, okay? Here, 25 amperes on the side, I use 25 amperes. Honestly, this CAC. Well, this CAC, even though we didn't discuss it, I have already thought about the grounding CAC, since you want the ground to be combined into one and the grounding to be taken from the vehicle's frame. So one for that, well, here sis, I have prepared a cable. Yes, in black and white large sis, 2 millimeters for the ground. I intentionally put terminals on the ends sis, yes. This end, I put a terminal. The cable is about 1 meter long sis. I am worried that if I cut it myself, the ground or bolt positions on the right and left might be different. For example, the right side might need a ground cable that is 40 centimeters long, while the left side might need a ground that is 60 centimeters long. So you can just cut it yourself later, okay? We've already connected the ends. You're gonna need, even though we didn't discuss it, we've already prepared these two. You just need to cut it later, okay? And we've also wrapped this here. So I just cut them immediately like this. For the left, now if you need 50 centimeters on the left and 50 centimeters on the right, just divide it in two. If the left is, for example, 20 centimeters and the right is only 40 centimeters, you just need to adjust the cutting, okay? But we have already prepared this with a length of about 1 meter and the ends have been crimped, and we have provided this round flat terminal, okay? With a 10 millimeter wrench as well, okay? Here.
I think for each line,
it's clear enough, right? I will test it with the light in front of you in a moment. So the light in front of me, let's say, I intentionally used a different model. Each one has a different model, type X1 and M3. So the models are different. For all of these, they can light up in 3 modes, right? 3 modes for the lights. Now, what you want is your lights have 2 modes each, but they are split, right? So I will assume with this later, it will light up, okay? The one on this side, as I explained at the beginning, the right side will light up, then the left side will light up for low beam, and that low beam also low, and for the second low beam, and for the high beam, all of them, okay? High beam for all on.
and is the two make it appear different in the video, I've unintentionally used white and yellow colors.
So for the high beam, all the high beams will be yellow. If I make them all white, it won't be very significant in the video, not very visible. So I intentionally made them yellow. But the yellow is for the four yes, if the temperature is at 4,700 Kelvin. So it's a yellowish white, just to have a difference. My goal is just to have a difference in the video. Is that right? Let me pause the video for a moment. I'll connect each cable line first.
Continue, sis. I have already connected each cable. Yes.
Before I test it, okay, let me explain first. So this is assumed to be for the light in front, okay? For the box, this one, box, this, and this, okay? This is the right side. Assume this is the left side, okay? Like that. So low 1, low 2, and high beam. Okay, low 1, this one, low 2, and then high beam. Same as well. So if it's low, automatically it's both right and left, right? Low 1, this and this. Second low, this and this, yes. But the low is not all off. Then high beam all, total.
Cases, yes, I have connected each line and I explained the cables at the beginning, right, sis? For each line, the white is for low 1, yellow for low 2, and red for the high beam. This is for the switch. Yes, this is the switch path, this switch which I have, which I explained earlier. And for the end, well, I will ask for positive. Yes, I ask for the positive from your switch. So this is just a trigger. Yes, a trigger. So it's not possible for it to be only 2.5 watts. And this, yes, this is the current from the switch. Yes, I assume this is the switch. Yes, the blue one. I supply current to each of its cables. Yes, it must be on. If I supply current to this cable, it's on. If I supply current to this one, it's also on. Like that, right? I am testing this on low 1. Low 1 means the one on my right and this one. Here, I'm pointing at this.
Here, yes. This line, yes, goes there, yes.
Low 1, well, see, this is low 1, see, sis. So this low 1 is the same as this, yes. You can, even though it's not very visible on the wall, yes, or in the beam, just pay attention to the direction of the light beam, yes. And for the second low, yes, the second low remains on, yes, sis. Oh, the second law, because it is definitely for, yeah. For example, if you want to use the twilight lamp, you can, or use anything else, that's fine, no problem. This is for the second law, meaning this with this, like that, okay? For the second low, yes, second low, this and this, yes, second low. Next for the high beam, so this position is not off, it remains on, yes, the current. When it's on high beam, yes. That's it, sis. Like that, okay, sis? Just pay attention to the light. Okay, sis. The movement of the light. Okay. Yes, the movement of the light here, okay? I'll try once more. Low 1, low 2, high beam. Low 1, low 2, high beam. All right, yes. Low 1, I'm holding this. Okay? Low 2, low 3. Release, release, release. I repeat, 1, 2, 3. Off, off, off. Okay? Out of 10 CPAS beam. But it means the trigger is only this, right? The trigger is only this. Apa yan eh? Pero you pay attention. Okay? Even though it's not in the on position for the low beam.
That's it, sis.
The pass beam. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's all for the explanation of this relay set. To make it easier for the installation later, that's all from me. Thank you.